Allah says you should marry. فانكحوا ما طاب لكم من النساء مثنى وثلاث ورباع وإن خفتم ألا تعدلوا فواحدة أو ما ملكت أيمانكم. Allah says, if you fear, marry فانكحوا ما طاب لكم من النساء. Marry those that appeal to you amongst women. Marry 2, marry 3, or marry 4. But if you fear that you cannot do justice, then marry only 1. What does that say to you? It means terms and conditions apply. Yes, you can do it if you have to do it. It is not a must for every Muslim. I'm sorry, ladies, I'm saying this, I wish it is brothers I'm talking to. Because this verse was specifically revealed to brothers. And that's why I wish they were the ones there that I'm talking to. But I will still say this with the mindset that I know many people out there will get to hear what I'm talking about, so that it can be useful for the men as well. It is not a must. It's a permission that was given, and there are some conditions that are given alongside with this permission. There are reasons why people may do it, and there are instances where people may not even try it at all. Allah made this provision because of certain things that we may begin to experience in life. In order for us to be happy, the happiness that we seek may be found in any of these places that we never had expected. When I said I wish the men were here, I wanted to convince them and make them understand that polygamy was put in place because of women, not because of men. Polygamy was put in place to favor women, not to favor men. Polygamy is an additional burden, an extra responsibility for men to take care of more women. We are the ones that should be complaining. We, men. We are the ones that should be complaining, because if you get to know what Allah says He would do to a person who refused to be just amongst women, you will pity any man. You will not congratulate him if you hear that he has taken more than one wife. If men know what is there, they will run whenever people talk about polygamy, because it is for the women. You see, a man cannot just marry any woman. If a woman is married, a man cannot marry that woman. But if a man is married, a woman can still marry him so long as he doesn't have 4 wives yet. This has been designed because of women. So that if, for example, we have imbalance in the sex ratio, just like we are having it now, polygamy has come to rescue in the instances where we have more women than men. Do we? Do we have more women than men? Have you noticed? Have you observed it? Do you know that there are some women who, for no reason that we can explain, they just found themselves to be single? She's 30, she's 33, she's 35, she's 40. She did not offend anyone. She's a Muslim woman. She prays and she fasts like every other person. She believes in Allah. She cries to her pillow every night. She complains of loneliness every time. She has biological need for a man to hold her, to hug her, to keep her warm, to keep her company. For no reason that she can explain, there's no man around to do that for her. We have read the Quran that it is haram for her to do certain things. But the one that is halal for her to do, somehow she's not able to do it. When a woman has reached that stage or that extent, the next option available for her may likely be for her to marry a man that already has a wife. That is because of her. It is to favor her. particular lady once complained that she had done fibroid operation for 2 or 3 times. And the doctor said, if you want to have a child in your life, get married now, this year. Failure to do that, this thing will continue to grow and we will have to remove your tubes. We will have to remove your womb. And that lady kept running around and said, Ustadh, please find me a husband. And I looked round. I couldn't find husband. The husbands that I found, they are properties of some other women. Their wives will not release them to marry somebody else. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. I was almost going from house to house, door to door. I'm exaggerating. I was almost going from door to door. Assalamu alaikum, Ustadh. Please, I need to see you. You see, actually, there's this sister. I didn't even know how to present it. Allah Akbar. If something has never happened to you, it is very easy for you to say, "Waiting concern me." But when you see the people to whom it has happened, you know that your perception about life is supposed to change for a while. Allah put polygamy there as solution. Ask me what now happened. Up till now, as I speak, it is doubtful if she will not go for a surgery very soon. She's a human being like us. She's a woman like all of you. Let me tell you of another person. She was 3 months pregnant when the husband died of accident. She became a widow. And now, that child that was born 6 months after the husband died, that child is 30 years old now as we speak. Who is going to marry her? We have looked around. We couldn't find men. Gone are those days when men used to be men. Gone are those days when you see men and you know that these are men that are capable of assuming certain responsibilities in life. The Quran used one word, وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ, if you fear. Most of the men that refused to practice polygamy is because of fear.